Hey, so about entitled jerk. What about this jerk now? I am so sick of this man. Well, it turns out that entitled jerk is actually an employee of a hotel and staying here on an employee discount rate. So we got to call his manager and report what a jerk he's been, and he is in heaps and heaps of trouble for that. Really? Oh my god. Also, while he is staying here on an employee discount rate, he is not entitled to use our Super High Elite Rewards Program membership. So he no longer has concierge access, he no longer is going to get any sort of special treatment, nada. Yes! Well, if he shows his face back here, I'll be quick to call. I thought that would be some good news. Now I gotta get back to the desk. What a way to start a day. Hey, the manager told me what you did about that guy. Yeah, of course. Look, I was not about to let that guy get away with making you cry, okay? It was no biggie. Well, it meant a lot to me. Can I give you a hug? Yeah, of course! Well, it's been a long shift, so I'm gonna go home, but you made my night, so thank you so much. Good night. All right, you have a good night. Take it easy. I'll be over here waiting for Mr. 714. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm staying in room 714 and my room key stopped working. Would you please fix that for me? Oh my goodness, your key stopped working. I'm so sorry about that. If I could just see your ID, then I'll go ahead and get it remade for you, no problem. Yes, ma'am, of course, ma'am. There you are, ma'am. All right, perfect. There are your new keys, and I am so sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Hey, Jess? Yeah? If I ever piss you off, please come to me and tell me what I did so I can fix it, okay? Did I scare you a little bit? A little bit. Good. Whew. You've had your revenge against this entitled jerk. Now it's time for mine. What are you gonna do? Watch and see. Thank you for calling Reward Member Services. How may I assist you today? I hope you're doing well. It's Jessica from the hotel I work at, and I want to report that we have a guest who is using a rewards account while also using an employee discount on his stay. Well, that's not allowed. That's why I'm calling to report him, and I bet you anything that if you look into his past reward stays, they've all been on the employee rate. All right, well, I've suspended his account while we launch our investigation. Thank you very much for your call. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I'm not done yet. We're removing his rewards account from his reservation. We need to go remake his keys without concierge access, and then we need to go around to the entire hotel and let every department know that this guy is no longer a Super High Elite Rewards member. Why don't I let you have the honor of doing that, and I'll go keep an eye on the desk. Be back soon. Afternoon shift is here. How was the... Whoa, what happened? Why are you crying? Oh, I'm okay. I'll be fine. Why don't you go into one of the empty meeting rooms for a little bit and I'll explain everything to Jess, okay? Okay. Now go take a breather, hon. What the hell happened? She's the sweetest girl I have ever worked with. Who the hell made her cry? There's been this really difficult guest. He's staying in room 714. Keep talking. I'm gonna look up this guy's information. Okay, he's a Super High Elite Reward member. He's been super demanding. He wants free upgrades, free this, free that. He screams every time he has any interaction with anyone on staff. I've gotten calls from every single department complaining about this guy, and he just came to the front desk and screamed at her until she cried. Did you see that he's an employee of a different hotel and staying on an employee rate? Yeah, so what? Oh, it's in the fine print of the discount form that you need to behave and be respectful. Failure to do so can get your employee discount privileges revoked and even get you terminated. You need to call up this guy's manager right now and tell him about how much of a jerk this guy has been. Oh, well, don't mind while I do just that. I just got off the phone with this guy's general manager. He is steaming mad. Oh, right on cue. Hello, thank you for calling the hotel I work at. How may I assist you today? You'd like to talk to Entitled Jerk's room? Absolutely, give me just one moment while I transfer you. Someone just called and said that they want to talk to Entitled Jerk. Wonder who that could have been. Yes, his general manager even gave me his personal cell phone number and said to call him if we have any more issues with his guy. Good, but we're not done yet. You've had your revenge. Now it's time for mine. Hey, can I get a room here for a couple nights? Yes, absolutely. May I just see your ID and credit card? Sure, here you go. All right, thank you, Mr. Barker. Yes, I thought I recognized you. Welcome back. So our rate for the weekend is going to be $89 a night. Oof, that's a bit expensive. I thought that you just price matched my rate for my last stay. I'm sorry, but we don't price match here. I do have a AAA discount I can get you though, and that would bring the rate down to $76 a night before tax. Well, the lady who checked me in last time told me that for any future stays, my rate could be price matched. No, she didn't, because I'm the one that checked you in last time, and I said no such thing. The manager told me that they could price match my stay, because I talked to them the next morning, and they said that it was no problem to price match my stay since, I stay here so often. Well, other than the fact that your stay history says that you've been here only one other time, my manager did not leave any sort of note on your profile that says you have a negotiated rate, so it's going to be $76 a night before tax. Well, last time I stayed, my rate was $72 after tax. Give me a second, and printing. Yes, this is your folio from your last stay that shows that your rate was $72 before tax. Well, someone must have lied to me then. So are you taking the room at the AAA rate or not? Yeah, fine. All right, here are your keys. Your room number is written right there. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Let's hope he enjoys that room right next to the elevator and the ice machine. And maybe he'll rethink lying directly to a hotel worker's face about something that they can easily disprove. Checking out the next guest. Hi, yeah, what is this? Oh, let me see. That is a note from our hotel. And why are you guys slipping notes under my door? Oh, well, we put that note under every guest door this morning, letting you know that we're going to be conducting a fire alarm test today. Why are you guys doing a fire alarm test? Well, as the note says, it's just an annual test of our safety systems. It's nothing to be alarmed about, but the noise can be jarring, so we just wanted to make sure everyone was aware. Well, when's this test supposed to be happening? It's happening today, as stated in the note. But what time? Well, the test is going to be happening in stages, so if you just read the note, it'll tell you which time your floor is going to be tested. Look, honey, if I want to read, I'd sit at home and open a book, okay? But I'm on vacation, so next time you have a message for me, call and leave a voicemail or something. Don't slip another note under my door. You're lucky I had the time to come down and ask about this one, because if I had been startled awake by that fire alarm during my afternoon nap, there would have been hell to pay. Okay. Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you. Hi, I can help the next guest. Hi, yeah, did you know that your website says you're completely sold out tonight? Yes, the website is correct. So you're telling me you guys are really sold out? Yes, we're completely sold out. What if I just need a room with a single queen bed? We are even sold out of those, yep. Well, what about a room with 2 queens? Ma'am, we are completely, 100%, absolutely, without need for discussion, sold out of literally every single room at this hotel, okay? We have no single beds, no double beds, no couches, no cots, no room in the entire building at any configuration, at any price for sale, okay? But what about if... No buts. Now, is there anything else I can help you with today? Well, yeah, I want to book a room for tonight. Excuse me. Good morning. How may I help you? I'm here to check in. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, but check-in isn't until 3 p.m. and it's about 7 in the morning. I talked to the guy last night and he said my room would be ready when I got here. I've already paid. I'm pretty sure I trained the guy working last night better than to give away an early check-in without telling me, but... You know what, man? I am so sorry. My coworker must have forgotten to communicate that with me, so if I may just have your name, then I'll pull up your reservation and we'll get this all sorted out. It dang better. We just drove 13 hours to get here. Wow, that's a long drive. Well, if you just tell me your name, then I can get this all fixed for you. Good. Your name, please. Karen Cairns. Would it be under a different name by chance, or do you happen to have the reservation number? I'm afraid I'm not seeing it here. Karens. Karens. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything with that name. What does that even mean? You better have my dang room. The guy I talked to said that you would have my room and you've already charged my card. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing a reservation with that name, and also we would not have charged your card before check-in because that goes against hotel policy. This is just bull. Let me find the dang email. Okay. This is the Hayes Inn, right? No, ma'am. This is the Dollar Pays Inn Express. We don't even have a Hayes Inn in town. Well, then where the heck is it? I have no idea. Your best bet would be to use the GPS on your phone or in your car. Do you miss the several giant signs saying that this is not the hotel you're staying at? You know what? I'm just gonna go back to setting up breakfast. Yeah, did you see her guest profile? It's like a mile long. Whoa. Did she just say that hotels keep profiles on their guests? Yes, I did. And yes, we do. If you have ever stayed at a hotel, and even better, if you are a member of a major hotel chain's reward program, there is a profile on you, and we see everything. Now, before I scare you and make you never want to stay in a hotel ever again, I promise that hotels actually make these profiles for really good reasons. And one of those main reasons is anticipatory service. Now, what is anticipatory service and what does it look like? It's exactly as it sounds. We are trying to anticipate your needs and accommodate them before you've even stepped foot in the building. And what does that look like? Well, let's say that every single time you go to a hotel, and you've been coming to hotels for years upon years, every time you come, you always ask if you could please have a room on a high floor away from the elevator. And then once you get to the room, every single time you call and you ask for a couple extra towels and a couple extra pillows. Those requests should have, and probably have been, written down in your profile every single time you've asked for it. So let's say that I see that you're coming to my hotel and I notice that you always ask for those things every single time you come. Well, when you walk through the door, I can say, hey, great news. We have you on a high floor away from the elevator. And then when you get to the room, you see that we already have sent up a couple extra towels and a couple extra pillows, so you don't even have to call and wait for them to be delivered. That's anticipatory service, and hotels do this because they want your loyalty. They want you to pick them and choose them every single time you travel. I worked for a franchisee of a major hotel chain. Part of my job every single morning was to go in and take a look at the notes and the guest profiles and see if I could spot any patterns and provide anticipatory service before the guests even arrived. But as you can probably guess, we also use these profiles to keep some eyes on some naughty children. Every single time we had a guest complaint, we had to go and write in their profile about the incident, and we had to write in if we compensated them, what we compensated them with, and the monetary value of that compensation. And trust me, with that huge backlog of information from every single stay that a guest has ever had, we were absolutely able to sniff out who genuinely was just unlucky when they stayed at hotels and had weird things happen to them, and who made it a habit to always find something wrong with the hotel, and or maybe even plant some issues themselves in order to get compensation. Oh yeah, that happens. Interesting how a guest somehow encountered a mouse in every single hotel room they stayed at across the entire continental US over like 10 or 12 hotel stays. Every single time, somehow, they encountered a mouse, supposedly. Sure, honey. So yeah, hotel workers, we see you. But also, we see you. You can use this as a tool for your own travel. And if you do find yourself traveling a lot and you're always having to call and make the same requests over and over again for amenities or room placement or things like that, you can even go to a front desk agent and politely ask if they wouldn't mind noting on your profile and maybe flagging that request that says, hey, every time this guest comes to a hotel, they really prefer it if they could have this kind of room or these amenities put inside it. That would be great. And then you're more likely to get what you want every time you go to a hotel. But it is not a guarantee. Request and guarantees are very different things. Thank you, this has been my TED Talk. Goodbye. So they'll guard the breakfast but not the pool. Figures. Go off, kids. Go have fun. Go play. What? No, the other hotel's pool was not just fine. It sucks. This one is so much better. We've already been enjoying it for several days now, and suddenly it's a big deal? No, I don't think so. I'm not going to stand for that. A few more guests is not going to kill the vibe of this pool. We deserve to be here just like everyone else. Mrs. Michaels. What? I believe you know what I'm going to say. You are not welcome at this resort as you are not a resort guest. Well, look, I do not think that you are being fair. I believe I am being very fair to the guests who are paying to be here. You are paying for the Schmarriott Hotel, and I'm fairly certain that the Schmarriott has a pool that you can use. Well, look at my kids. They're having so much fun in the water. You're really gonna make me tell them to come back out? You're gonna do that to a child? Well, I certainly think you're going to want to take them with you. What is this? That is a notice of trespass. You were told that you were not to use our amenities when you were not a guest of the hotel, but you have come anyway, so I am trespassing you from property. Trespassing? Yes, now hotel security is here to escort you out, but if you are found on property again, then the police are going to be involved. Wow, this is extreme. Well, fine. So does that mean I'm never going to be able to come back to this hotel even if I am a paying customer? That is correct. Your information has been placed on our internal do not sell list. I never knew that hotels could be this petty. Come on, kids, get out of the water. Let's go. Honey, shut up. All right, kids, let's find our table and get ourselves some breakfast. Hi, family. Before you get seated, may I please have your last name and room number? Why are you asking? Well, the buffet breakfast is included only for guests who are staying at our hotel, as it is part of the cost of a reservation here. So we are just checking to make sure that only our guests are getting into the breakfast, because otherwise that would not be fair to our paying guests if anyone was coming in. So may I have your last name and room number? Okay, well, we're the Michaels family, and we're actually staying just next door at like your sister hotel. Like, you guys share a parking lot, so, you know, we figured it wasn't a problem to come over here, you know. That hotel is a Schmarriott. We are a Tilton. They are entirely different competing hotel brands. Oh, well, okay, but here's the thing though. My kids, they just love your breakfast and your pool. It's so much better than that hotel. You know, it's just, that hotel's kind of grungy and gross. So we just like it over here so much more. Oh, well, if you prefer our hotel, then perhaps you should have booked with us? We wanted to, honest, but, you know, your hotel was a little bit pricey and the other one was a bit cheaper per night. So, of course, we have to be economical. I have, you know, my kids. So we're staying over there, but we prefer your hotel. Oh, so you've been over here multiple times then? Yes, we've been coming over the last couple days. Love your breakfast, love the pool. My kids love the slides, you know, it's great. So I really appreciate if you just, you know, let us continue enjoying our breakfast over here, because it's really a much better atmosphere. Okay, well, in a case like this, that decision is not up to me, so I have notified our general manager and they will be coming over and speaking with you about this. Oh, okay, sure. Do you think that the manager will let us stay over here? I don't know. That's going to be up to the general manager. Well, look, the kids are hungry, so while we're waiting to talk to this general manager of yours, we're just gonna go get ourselves some breakfast, okay? Actually, I'm here. Oh, that was quick. Great. Yes, I am of the understanding that though you are not in fact staying at our hotel, you have been using and wish to continue to use our hotel's amenities. Is that correct? Yep, we really love it over here. The staff, the breakfast, the pool, everything is just top notch. While I do appreciate your admiration for my hotel, I'm going to have to ask you to please leave immediately and do not return. What are you saying? I'm saying that you have ignored the multiple signs that say that these amenities are for Tilton guests only and have, by your own admission, been utilizing our amenities without in fact paying for them. So before I ask you to pay for the amenities you have already used, I am asking you to leave. Wow, you know, this is not very good customer service. I have to say, I'm very disappointed. You are not a customer, and in fact, by asking you to leave, I am doing a service to my guests who are paying for the privilege of being here. Fine. Then come on, kids, let's go. I just cannot.
দেখো তো এই শাড়িটা আমাকে কেমন লাগছে?
শাড়িতে নারীকে সুন্দর লাগে এটা সাধারণ ব্যাপার, আর বাঙালি মেয়ে হলে তো কথাই নেই।
একটু গুরুত্ব দিতে শেখো। আমি তোমার ওয়াইফ, আমি তোমার দাসী না। পুরুষ মানুষ কি শুধু রাতেই নারীর অস্তিত্ব খুঁজে পায়?
তুমি কি কিছু লুকাচ্ছ আনিশা?
তুমি আমাকে সন্দেহ করছো?
আজ রাতে অনুরমি ঘুমানোর কারণ কি?
কাকে মেরে তুমি এখানে ফেলে রেখেছো? আর তুমি তুমি আমার উপর দোষ চাপানোর চেষ্টা করছো? হ্যাঁ,
ও যে মারা গেছে তুমি কিভাবে জানলে?
তুমি যদি এখন কোনো ভুল করে থাকো আমাকে বলো, আমরা কোনো না কোনো একটা ব্যবস্থা করে নিব। বলো।
কেউ না কেউ তো মেরেছেই, আর কেউ না কেউ তো জেলে যাবেই।
ওর হাত জোটা, এর মানে তুমি খাবারে বিষ মিশিয়েছো এবং তুমি ডাইনিং টেবিলে এতক্ষণ খেতে আসোনি কারণ আমি যাতে তোমার জন্য ওয়েট করতে করতে সেই খাবার খেয়ে ফেলি এবং ওই খাবার খেয়ে আমার মৃত্যু হয়।
না 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 করে তো কোনো লাভ নেই, সব তো প্রমাণ হয়ে গেছে, আমার সামনে সব প্রমাণ আছে। কেন করেছো আনিশা?
আনিশা, আমরা লাশটাকে ফেলে দেবো।
মিষ্টি দেশের সুস্বাদু আম থেকে তৈরি হয় প্রাণ ফ্রুটো, যা নিমিষেই সব মুহূর্তকে বানায় এমনই মিষ্টি। মিষ্টি মুহূর্ত, সাথে প্রাণ ফ্রুটো।
সবাই সুবিধা নিতে আসে না, যে ভালো লাগলো হাত ধরলাম, আর ভালো লাগলো না তো হাত ছেড়ে দিলাম।
আপনাদের মতো বকাটে ছেলেদেরকে আমার ভালো মতো জানা আছে।
ফুলটা রাখুন।
আপনার যদি ন্যূনতম কোনো লজ্জাবোধ থাকে নেক্সট টাইম থেকে আপনি আমার সামনে আসবেন না।
তাহলে প্লিজ আমাকে বিয়েটা করে ফেলুন, প্লিজ আমার বিয়েটা করা খুব দরকার।
আমার কি কখনো বিয়ে হবে না?
মা, এগুলো কি রান্না করো? এগুলো কোনো রান্না হলো?
রুচির কোনো সমস্যা হচ্ছে?
আপনার বয়সটা?
আচ্ছা আপনার কেমন মেয়ে পছন্দ?
আবার যে কোনো ধরনের মেয়ে হলেই চলবে। পাত্রী কখন আসবে?
আমাকে পাত্রী মনে হয় না?
নিজের বিয়ে ঠিক করতে হবে না?
উইল ইউ ম্যারি মি প্লিজ?
আপনাকে যা বলাটা আমি ফোনই বলে দিয়েছি।
সবাই হাত ছেড়ে দেয় না, অনেকে হাতটা শক্ত করে ধরে রাখার জন্য আসে। একবার বিশ্বাস করে দেখতে পারেন।
আপনার মতো ছেলেদেরকে কি বিয়ে করা তো দূরের কথা, কেউ প্রেমই করবে না।
কখনো ছেড়ে তোকে যাব না।
আমার 20, আমারও 20
হয়ে গেল 1 লিটার।
আমাদের জন্য নিস।
60 টাকা কিভাবে হবে?
হবে হবে এই দামেই ডাবল ফুটি হবে।
রান আপ মাত্র 60 টাকায় 2 লিটার, তাই চলবে ডাবল ফুটির তোলপাড়।
এবার সবাই মিলে হবে।
আমি একটা ছেলেকে প্রচন্ড ভালোবাসি, সে আসলে আমাকে কখনো পাত্তাই দেয়নি, আর জীবনে পাত্তা দিবে বলে মনে হচ্ছে না।
এভাবে হা করে তাকিয়ে থাকিস না, আমার সৌন্দর্য নষ্ট হয়ে যাবে।
আমি ঘর খুলিয়া বাহির হইয়া, সে ঝুঁকে পত্রিকা পড়ছে এবং পা দোলাচ্ছে, ফ্যানের বাতাসে তার ঝলমলে চুল উঠছে, শার্টে আজ তাকে বেশি সুন্দর লাগছে। তুমি সবসময় আমার পেছনে এভাবে লেগে থাকো কেন?
আমি তোর পেছনে লেগে থাকি? নো, আমি না সত্যি তোকে বিয়ে করতাম।
আশ্চর্য, এসব কিছুই যায় আসে না টাইপের ব্যক্তিরা শুধু খায় দায় ঘুমায় আর মাঝে মাঝে উদ্ভট উদ্ভট রসিকতা করে মাথার পুরো মগজটা বিগড়ে দেয়। অবশ্য তার আরো একটা পরিচয় গোপন করা হয়েছে, সে একটা হত্যা মামলার আসামি।
কোনো কথা হবে না, চুপচাপ পড়তে বসবে। চলো।
আমাকে ধরিস না।
তুই তো সাংঘাতিক বুদ্ধিমতী, কিন্তু বুদ্ধিমতীরাই কষ্ট পায় বেশি, কারণ তারা সবকিছু বিচার করে যুক্তি দিয়ে।
ডক্টর বেশি, ডক্টর।
কোনটাতে কার অধিকার বা অনধিকার আছে সেটা কোনো পেশা নির্ধারণ করতে পারে না স্যার। না না, আমি এসব কিছু আর এখন ভাবতে পারছি না।
কিছু স্বাদ প্রজন্ম থেকে প্রজন্ম সাথে থাকে, তোমার আমার স্বাদ আর ভালো লাগায় সব সময় মিস্টার কুকি।